All right. Hey, welcome in. Warlock Wi-Fi here. Something new. Trying something new. I'm back into Warhammer. I know this picture's not the best, but hey, you're getting a close-up of my desk here that I have recently set up, and I'm going to bring my light down here so I have a little bit more light on the subject. Let's get the bar out of the way. There we go. Perfect. So, I might back this out just a hair. So again, trying something new. The content we've been waiting for. Hey Kimball, how's it going? So we're just gonna try. I've been working on this part today. Trying to get it orky. Gave it this little patina look here, and then painted the skulls on it. So, you know, something fun with that. But now I gotta work on the back side of this one piece, and I got a whole lot of pieces to go. I've also got another one that goes along with this that I need to get going. Thank you. I wanted to get it to where like the skulls look like they were painted by an orc, so they're not like perfect. So they've got that little bit of like he was in a hurry, like some grot was up there painting, and he goes, "Man, I hate this job." Blah 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 blah. And just kind of threw some stuff together. I've also got to go back and paint the light bulbs. So that's what I'm going to do tonight while I've got nothing else better to do. So, and you'll have to excuse me because I will be checking. There's a video that I've been watching on this process. And I will go back to it from time to time. I am going to work on this. Let's see. Camera. I am going to work on this piece right now because I want to get that skull going right there. So I didn't have a color for this, so I started using just some matte white from Vallejo, and I mixed that. What did I mix that with? Because I don't want it to be white. I want it to be like a grayish white. And this isn't all my paints. This is just what I grabbed on my way out here. I'm probably going to go back and get some more. Pretty soon I'll have shelving up here on the wall. I'll get rid of this Al Gore painting. Let's see. Monster Brown. I really also should probably put these things in order, you know? Ooh, leather brown. That would have been helpful the other day. Ah, John Kimball. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. I want me gold too.
I'm so damn hype about this stream.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Let's see. Well, first thing I need to do is I'm going to use some of my rust. Actually, no, we're not going to use rust first. We're going to use some typhus corrosion on this, because what it's going to do is it's going to make the paint look a little bit more, like when I start painting over it, this is going to make some odd areas. Like if you look here at my paintings here, there's some areas where I added this typhus corruption, and it made the paint act differently when it was painted over. So it kind of gave you this weird texture. So we're going to just take some typhus. And I don't want to use my good brush for this, so I'm going to grab one of these throwaway brushes I bought at Walmart. I'll just get a little bit on our brush here. And we'll give it some coat. So again, you don't have to be specific with this. I'm going to apply it in just areas just to make it have a different texture on it. Primarily down here towards the bottom, because the way I look at it is like dirt and stuff would blow up from the ground, and it would blow and hit these areas down here a lot more than it will hit up here the upper parts. So yeah, so we'll just put some of this down here. And we'll add some more in other areas. Like I'll put some right around in here, because I would figure it would kind of pull up right there in that area. Maybe a little bit here on top of the door, just to, or these bars, just to give it a little bit more texture to it. A little bit right there. So, not much to it. It's just something I liked in that video I watched. Yeah, it's a slight texture paint. It's called Typhus Corrosion. It is a technical paint from Citadel, or from Citadel paints. Citadel color. And just all it does is just makes a little bit of a texture on the surface. Now I'm gonna put it in other areas. Like I might put it right down here. I want to make these have something on them, so I'm just gonna put just a few dots there. Again, I'm sure there are better artists out there who know what they're doing. I'm just a guy who is colorblind and likes to pretend he can paint. Up here we'll put some around this light here. In fact, I may do just like a whole panel, because like this panel right here, I would imagine that like some grot was out there scavenging for metal to make this fortress, and they just grabbed this piece, and this piece just is all grimy. It's not like the others. It's just going to be all sorts of grimed up. You can kind of see the texture in the paint right there. Ooh, painting, yeah. Yeah, the colorblind guy. This is where you guys get to make fun of the colorblind guy trying to paint. I'll put some here. We've already added the patina onto this. Just mix that up right there. And let's see what we got on the other side. Let's do the same thing over here. Again, I'm going to just kind of hit the base. I got a lot of pieces to get done by Saturday. So yeah. These texture paints are the reason why I like using these cheap brushes, because yeah, you can see it's already kind of clogging up the brush. So these little cheap $1 brushes, or a 5-pack of brushes you can buy. I use a rattle can right now, and I just use a rattle can of some black primer I bought at good old Walmart. Rust-Oleum 2-in-1 primer and color, or whatever it's called. I just use that and rattle can them. Let them sit for 15 minutes, and then rattle can them again on the opposite side. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Let's give this piece right here a weird texture. I would like to get an airbrush, and I will at some point. I don't know how well it would do streaming though, because those things can get loud. Now, again, just being spotty with this. There's no rhyme or reason. I bought one when I got in the hobby, but haven't used it yet due to not having a good place to use it. Yeah, I know that feeling. Cleaning off our brushes. Alright, now, I have to, like I said, there's a video that I found I really, really, really like on how to do this. And that's the video I'm using, so I will tag the guy who made the video Scanner Barkley. So I will reference this quite a bit, so don't hate. I just I like to make sure I use the same colors that I was using before. So I'm trying to remember what the next step was. I think the next step was after we put the corrosion on. He went with rust, I believe. Yeah, he went with Rise of Rust. I don't have Rise of Rust. I do have Dirty Down Rust. High matte, semi-permanent. So we're going to shake this up. And I'm very, 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 very tight with this stuff because it's an expensive bottle. And you don't get a lot. So I'm going to dip in here. And we'll go over a lot of this model. I'm going to just go all crazy over here because this will make rust. This is a rust formula. Rust in a bottle. And I'm going to be I'm going to give it around, and then I'm going to not do as much. It's weird. Alright, so like these bolts. You would figure that those would get rained on, so I'm just going to hit them pretty hard with this. All around the bolts. It's kind of a wash, but as you can see, like you'll see, it'll start turning into like a rusty. Like if I take a little bit of this, we'll put it on the white here on my thing. If I put that there, in a moment, that will turn into rust, like an actual physically hard and rust effect. We'll leave it there and then we'll come back to it. That way you guys can see it outside of being on a model. Again, I'm just going to hit some of these bolts, primarily the area just below the bolts. These big bolts are the ones that I give it the most to. The idea, once I get this, I mean, it really doesn't matter how much rust I put on here because we're going to cover a lot of this back up. You're just trying to get like an underlayment here, like another, again, texture underneath here. Yeah, it'll like flake up. I use this on my Death Guard army quite a bit. Yeah, like if I feel that's that part that we covered at that typhus. Notice how it looks a lot more dull than the other one. I'm gonna come in here with this, kind of just paint these with some rust on them, just to, again, that grot grabbed the rustiest, dingiest things he could find. Put it over here in this corner. I have another rust that we'll be using here in a moment to that I get a little bit more liberal with because I got more of it. But this stuff I just like to put in for texturizing. Oopsie. I didn't get anything on the brush. right underneath this light. I'm gonna put the big glove. Alright. Now, we'll use the other rust. This is rust. Ooh, hello. Hello, camera. Pick it up. There we go. Rust streaks. I also got winter streaking grime. And some mud. Now this stuff you're supposed to apply with mineral spirits. Unfortunately, I don't have any. My bottle disappeared. But I am just going to be using it to just add some more texture, so we'll get some texture all around this. We're going streaking! Yeah. You know, there may just be all sorts of new things coming out of this stream. New sayings, new emotes. So yeah, you kind of see the rust effects on here. This one's a lot more watery, so like when I just tap it into a space, so it kind of just flows easily. All right. Well. Wash off our brushes. Okay. Now I'm trying to remember what the next step was. Oh, I gotta. Alright. Whoops, where'd it go? Part of me just really wants to rust this thing up like he does. I'm gonna try that. We're gonna really rust it. Where's that rust at? There it is. Let's just really rust this baby up. Let's see, I need a thicker brush. Let's try this one. Like, he almost just dry brushes rust on. If it don't work, we don't like it, that's fine. We're trying something. We're experimenting here, folks. This is called experimentations. Stuff goes a long ways. Oh, John Campbell with the 13 months. You are like the #1 person tonight. Thank you so much for over a year of fun and frivolity, entertainment, and information. I get the idea behind this stuff is that you like make a line of it and then you let it semi-dry and then you hit it with the mineral spirits and it streaks. I get the idea behind it. That's just not what I'm using it for right now. Don't forget the sides. Alright, so there's our little experimentation here. Oop, I need to get down here into this little crevice here. There we go. Just rust it up. Alright. Let that piece dry up a little bit. I think I'll see if I got mineral spirits. I'll be right back. Nope. But I did bring myself a drink. And I grabbed a bunch more paints and brushes. And sponges. And all that fun stuff. Alright, we're back. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint around. Let's move this. Kind of in the way there, champ. I'm going to paint around the skull. This area around here, make it red. But again, I don't want it to look like it's done with any, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not done with somebody who has some painting skill. Because I'm imagining an orc did this. I'm going to use some Mephiston Red. This is Games Workshop Mephiston Red. I just put it in a dropper bottle and added a little poppy thing in it. A little stir ball. I'll put that out there. Don't need much. Alright, so now, again, I don't really have to have a great brush, but we'll use a Citadel shade brush for this. We'll add just a touch of water to this. Make it flow a little bit better. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so now I'm just going, the way I do this is I just kind of tap it in. Like, making it look like it's very splotchy. Still controlled. I'm still controlling the brush well. But I am just getting a little bit, I am letting it just kind of blotch itself in there. And because we had already put typhus corrosion on it, and we've added some rust, it's going to make this a really, really, really nasty looking piece of metal that somebody just tried to paint on top of. And I'm not so, you know, there's going to be areas that probably won't get a lot of coverage on them. That's fine. You know, again, this is orky. So I'm trying to get my brain into the orc brain. Gotta get down there in those teeth, though. There we go. So now we got the red applied, and it's kind of blotchy in some areas and not so much in another one. So now I'm going to mix up my gray. It's just really just a little bit of matte white, maybe a drop or two of matte white, and the other color is this ash gray. There we go, ash gray. Shake that one up pretty good. I need to bring my paint shaker up or thing. Add that on top of it. Ooh. Again, there's no, I'm not like measuring these out or anything like that. I'm just going with what I feel looks all right. Again, I'm going to not use my good brushes. I'm going to just use some cheap old Walmart brush. And we'll stir this all together with it. Probably should have used the other end. And you're probably asking yourself, like, why did I go with a gray instead of a white? It just feels like it, you know, with the background behind it, it just kind of fits, in my opinion. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to just dot this on again, like we did with the previous step. So, get my shade brush that has seen better days and get some paint on it. And again, we're just going to dot apply. Oops, that's got too much on it. I don't want a lot, so we'll just knock off some on it. Yeah, I want it to look chalky, like, you know, somebody who really didn't want to be painting this got the job. And he does it, but it's not going to be, like, great. At least that's what, in my mind, I'm going with. So I went to a walk-in clinic today. I was told I don't have a cold, and I don't have the flu, and I don't have COVID. I'm like, what do I have? And they said, well, it could just be allergies, messing with the season change. But typically, you know, those don't. You know, you probably do have a cough. They didn't do a very good job. Let me just say, they've never done a very good job with the medical here in this town. But you know, whoops, I got a little bit down there off to the side, got down into the red. That's okay, we'll tidy that up. We still got some of that red left over here, so we'll just dab a little bit on there and dab it in there. There we go. Might want to give that another coat, make it a little bit brighter. You know, actually, let's do that a little bit better around the. Funky music playing. I like. Bob Lock Ross. Happy little accidents. You're welcome in, Dangerous. Hope y'all having a fantastic Wednesday. I should be watching a movie right now, but I did not feel good enough to go. Going to we'll hang out here. Oh, it goes. All right, so we got. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's better. Now that looks like some little Gretchen just did not have a good day and was chosen to go out there to paint the wall. All right. I need to fast forward. Okay, so what's he doing here? Okay, using. All right. As I said, I'm watching somebody else's video. They did a bang up job. I like what they did, so I'm trying to replicate it. Here we go with some Lead Belcher from come on, you pick this up. Oh yeah, Lead Belcher, everybody's favorite. Not really. Alright. I'm gonna grab a medium dry brush. Ooh. Makeup brush, dry brush, whatever you want to call it. get a little bit on here. And then we wipe off the majority of it, for those of you who can't look. And then we'll dry brush this over the model. Bring out some of those areas that were rusted down. I even go over the sign too, because again, it's made out of metal. So maybe some of the chunks came off. So I'm just gonna lightly go over it, give it a little bit of a shimmery sheen. There we go. So now we got some of that metal coming back out. Let's do it on the other side too. Alright. I think we got enough. That may have been a little too much. That's alright. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of sponge. A little bit of this sponge. Stipple sponge. I'm going to rip off a piece of the stipple sponge. Put the rest back. Then I'm going to take the stipple sponge and I'm going to dip it into the paint. So I get that nice little texture right there. And then I'm just going to blotch it all over places on the model. And what that gives you is like a little effect of chipping. So we're just going to chip this model up. Dangerous Mix! 33 months! Thank you so much! 33 months! God, we're almost 3 years into this relationship. I think it's time I moved in with you. I'm gonna get a little bit more lead belcher out here. Just not much, just maybe a drop. There we go. Put the lid back on my lead belcher. I'll put that in there. We'll do it on this side too. Especially around the sun. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Alright, so we've done that. I think I need to do that to... No, I've already done it to this piece. You can really see it right here in the That skull art, I've already stippled this one pretty well. Didn't apply near as much rust onto that one. Alright, back to this. Let's see what he says next. Why can't I hear him? Huh. For some reason, I can't hear him. Let's see, can I hear anything on the tube of you? Okay, well, that's me. Never mind. Yeah, audio's all the way. Why is it on Bluetooth? Oh, it's connected to something. There we go. That was the problem, I bet. Yep. Let's go to where's that? Here we are. Back to
with the vibe you're getting, how much rust or how little rust you want showing in any of these places.
Hey Baroness, how are you doing? I am doing alright, a little bit under the weather tonight, but nothing that's keeping me from streaming. How have you been? Long time no see. I think you're still a VIP. Because you're one of the first. It's been a while since I've been on here, so I'm trying to get back in the groove. I moved. New house. Not really digging it, but you know. Sick. The youngest got sick now. I'm finding bronchitis. Ugh. My little one had the flu this weekend, so I had to deal with that, and then hoping I wouldn't catch the flu. Which luckily I haven't, according to the doctors. I am negative for flu and COVID, so I'm guessing either seasonal allergies, change of weather, messing up with my body, something. Because I don't have like a fever or congestion or anything. I just have this cough. Yeah, and she plays it up too. She plays it up. But I would too.
Just keep dry brushing the lead belcher until you're happy with the vibe you're getting. Now, with that completed, I can move in and start hitting up some of the details on the model with some primary colors to bring out little details that I want.
What? What are your primary colors?
So, what I've decided to do for these models is focus on Vallejo Game Color Dark Green and Vallejo Game Color Magic Blue as my detail work.
Ooh,
Why?
Magic
Because they
Blue.
both
He does the same.
nice place in relation to the rust. They either kind of subtly running across the top in the context. Once they have the wires done,
Alright, I see what he's doing. So he's just picking a color and going with it. So we're gonna do that. We can pick just colors and go with it. Like right here across the top, that line that holds the light bulbs in place. I'm gonna do that. Let's we don't have to use the same paints he did. Well, I hope you get the feeling better there, Baroness. You still playing Dead by Daylight, or have you got a new favorite game out there? I need a good blue. Ooh, Void Shield blue. That would look good, I think. Let's shake it up. Now I gotta be like careful. Alright, we'll put a little bit of this in our plate. And I need a good brush for this, so let me grab my regiment brush. Ooh, the regiment brush from Warhammer. Well, I've heard you talk. Oh my, he does have quite the southern draw. Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Draw, tomato, it's the same thing. Alright, so let's get to painting. Alright, so wow, there's a lot of wires here. We may switch up some colors. We may have some yellow wires. Happy accidents. Oh, well, thank you. I'm trying to get all this stuff painted before Saturday because the local game store, the Rogue and Raven, is having the very first ever comic convention slash game. Well, I would say comic gaming convention here in town on Saturday, and I wanted to help out, and so they let me have this Arcarius game set to paint up for their show. They're going to be demoing this game. So, I always wanted to help them out because they're awesome. And they help me out whenever I need it. So, they're just good people. It will be, and I hope my little girl likes it too. Well, I'm sure she will, because she loves going to comic book conventions. This is hard to... Let's see if we can get this aimed down a little bit more. Well, I messed it up. I messed everything up. Oh my god. There we go. I cannot wait. I'm hoping that I'm not sick, because that would suck. Alright, let's just grab another wire here. Come on, there we go. There we go. We got some blue in there. Fingers crossed. Thank you. I need all the good luck I can get, because it has been a heck of a ride here the past few months. I got so much in this house that I've got to get fixed up. And now with Christmas here, I gotta worry about Christmas presents. Although I did talk to my ex-wife about putting limits on what we're gonna buy our kid. And that she was all for it. I mean, I will buy my kid the world if I could, but right now we're saving up money to fix the house, and Halloween next year we are going to Florida. So, ooh, there we go. Now I can paint those other lights a different color. Or those other ropes a different color. Let's see. Is there any other wires that I want to do in this color? Yeah, there's a few right here. So let's get super tight in there. Let's go grab this wire right here. It's really hard to see. I'm going to take it off camera for a second while I touch it up because I need the extra stability. There we go. I just had to pay for braces. I told my son that his gift for the next couple of years. You'll thank me later when you have straight teeth, kid. Yeah, I got a feeling Gray, my daughter, is going to need them at some point. But not right now. And hopefully I'll know a year in advance so I can get orthodontist insurance at work. Or braces insurance. Or whatever they call it. God, pain these little bitty wires. It's ridiculous how expensive. You darn right. I don't even know yet, and I'm already right there with you because just everything's so freaking expensive when it comes to kids, especially because they know you have to get it, so they can charge that premium rate for it. At least that's what I feel. All right, let's put a little yellow on this. Where is my yellow? Moon dust. Ooh, that's kind of a yellowish color. Again, I'm colorblind, so folks, if this is not a yellow, please tell me before I start slapper. Yeah. I think this is a yellow. I will go if it's a yellow. And then pretend that that you guys told me that it was yellow. It is yellow. Thank you. I should have brought my wet palette out here because I'm using so many colors that need a wet palette. Part of me wants to go get my wet palette and bring it in here. But I'm starting to run out of room on this desk, so until I clean this desk completely off. This was kind of impromptu. I'd been talking about it last night with Dangerous and Kimball about doing this. They talked me into it. Got a tight. Let's get this wire right here. Got a little bit on the light bulb, but that's okay because I'm going to paint over the light bulbs with this. So Warlock art streaming. Thank you, Juby. How you doing? Yep, your colorblind art person here. School's stressing out. Yeah. But school is only temporary. That's the good thing about school. High school, college, they're only temporary. Then you're done. You never have to go back again. It's just what I used to tell myself. Oh, I'll be done with this soon. Passing by the skin of your teeth. That's good. That's still passing. Yeah, then adulting stresses you out. Oh my god. Adulting is so much worse. No joke. There is no joke there. You have taxes and bills and people you can't just get away from because they work with you. A little bit more water in that. There. Now maybe it'll flow a little bit better. There we go. How's the ZA treating you, rookie? The ZA? I just finished playing Tiny Red Eyes on my Ultramarines. Now that's stressful. That is stressful. Because you can but the thing is, you can mess it up a million times, but that means you got to go back and clean it up a million times. Or 999,999. God, there's a lot of wires here. So many wires. Yeah, I make noises sometimes. Through me. Yep, that one got a little bit out of the lines, but that's okay. We can tidy it up maybe a little bit. Give me a little bit of this Tophus corrosion. My hands would be shaky. My hands are shaky a lot here lately doing this. I don't know if I'm coming down with something or we gotta get and clean up that little bitty spot right there. There we go. That, oh, I see another little spot needs to be tidied up. That's actually a piece of metal right there, not that like a coupling. So we're gonna just paint some typhus on it. That'll hide it. And that there's these little clips that are holding it too, so let's hit them clips. Yep. Yep. And yep. There we go. Now we got them tidied up a little bit better. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, I know that feeling, Juby. Harder to fix my speed paints. Yeah. Yeah, speed paints, not so forgiving. What's another primary color we can use? We've used a blue, we've used a yellow. Chat, give me another color for some cords, because I've got another set of cords I need to paint. So give me a color, chat. Orange, red, green. Ooh, an orange. I have a speed paint orange, but that ain't gonna work because speed paint really needs a white background behind it. So that ain't gonna work. Let's see, do I have another one? It's not speed paint. I love my speed paints, but they don't look good. Elven flesh. Necrotic flesh. I'm looking for an orange. Give me a minute. Mix red and yellow, you dingus. Yeah, we got blue going. I'm not gonna mix two colors if I've got the color, bro. Bro. Green gold. Copper. Bronze. Fur. Uniform gray. Barbarian flesh. What's this one? Flat red. Alright, I need to go grab some more paints. I'll be right back. Alright. Another big thing of paints. Plus the ones in my pocket. Plus some dice. Alright, so let me make room over here on my makeshift table. Go. We'll put this box of paint over here. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, so now let's see. That's ochre. That's not orange. That's soft tone. I'm gonna put the tone over here. Ochre. Ochre. Ochre isn't orange, is it? That's Death Yard green. Mephiston red again. Goblin green. Camo cloak. Shining silver. I got too many paints. What's up, Demon Willie? Fresh off of a good year at Nashville Nightmare, I think. Were you in Nashville Nightmare this year? I think you were. Ochre is orange, is it? This is ochre. That's an orange. Miller's Thrillers. Oh yeah, Miller's Thrillers. I've still yet to go see Dave's show. Or David's show. I got to someday. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We have, whoops, where's we at? We are right here. We are with clear orange. Looks like a vomit color. Don't listen to Dangerous. Alright. I'm not listed to Dangerous. Nah. Dangerous knows what he's doing. I just want something that's like a really cool orange. Oh, here's another one. This is Jacaro orange. Jacaro orange. So which one? Here are 3 oranges. An extension cord. Oh, that's kind of what I want to go with. We're gonna find out. I don't know. We won't know until we use it. My Ushanti bone. Let me just make sure I don't have just an orange. I also have a yellow ochre. And then there's also this really, really bright green called Jungle Green. But we'll use that one for something else. We're going with orange right now. I have too many paints. What is this one? I don't know if this is an orange or not, but this is Everland Sunset. Mm-hmm, they do. They make translucent paints. Like he said, they tint. They also make shades. Like right here, I have a green shade. So you can put this on top of another color and it'll give it a green effect on top of it. But not like overly green. Like you'll be able to see through it. Kind of cool. Let's get this orange shaken up pretty good. There we go. Alright. Oh, I pulled the whole thing came off. Oh, that's not good. Well, you can see the tip came off. There's supposed to be one of those little squeezy tips right there. That's not good. Oh well, let's try to put this one here. Come on. Whip. Alright, there we go. Alright. And give it a little bit of water to water it down just a little bit, make it flow easier. There we go. Alright, we got this orange cord right down here that I want to grab. I'm doing that mouth thing. I'm trying to be conscious of. Kind of painting it like an edge highlight where I'm just using the edge of the brush rather than the tip of the brush. Do. Oh, this cord goes all the way around. But they ran an extension cord all the way around. Alright, there we go. I didn't paint that second wire there, so I need to get that second wire with something. Probably the yellow. Is a good color. Should make Warlock's intro or something. I forgot that my sound design serves no purpose to any community. Aww. Alright, so real quick, chat. Right here. The lights that go across the top of the door has this big, thick extension cord attached to it right here. What color do you think that extension cord needs to be, or that power cord needs to be? Because it's a thick boy. I mean, it's a pretty darn thick boy. Should that be orange still too? Or should we go with a different color? I mean, it does look like a big, thick extension cord right here for the lights. So maybe orange again, because we're using orange here on the other side for just that one little wire. But it ain't gonna hurt anything to do orange on that, I don't think. And then we can offset that by painting the little metal parts where the lights are screwed into, or the little things. We can paint those, or leave those metallic. What kind of intro sound design do you want, Warlock? I can do my magic. I don't really know, honestly. I haven't streamed much in a while. I think my last major stream was back in June. So I really don't even know what my full schedule is going to be. I'm going to go with orange on this. We'll keep it orange alive. I'm going to make the executive decision here. I just don't know. I haven't streamed in forever, and I don't know how much longer I will be streaming. That's the crux of the matter. Because with my mom's condition, I tend to not have a specific schedule anymore. I go when I can, you know? You know? You know? I am open for suggestions, though. Alright, there we go. I think I got all the wires on this one. Now we just need to... Alright, Juby, have a good one. Come back later. Got one more over here I'm going to paint orange. Just because I like this orange. It looks really good. And it's very easy to control. It is a Vallejo paint, so maybe that's it. Vallejo paints tend to be a little bit easier to control than others, but again, I'm not by any stretch of the imagination a good artist. I just go with my gut on things, and sometimes it works, and sometimes not so much. Isn't that what being an artist is? Going your gut on something and then seeing what happens. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. I need to get that middle wire painted. I don't want to use orange. I've used yellow and I've used blue. And it's just one wire. It's one little bitty wire. But I need something that is not orange and not blue. Well, yellow. I could use that yellow again. Oh, I've already got. I still get some pulled out. I'm gonna need a little bitty dot brush for this. The orange did turn out good. Way to go. You guys picked out a good one. I'm glad I got you people around. You are so awesome. There we go, now we got that yellow in there. This yellow just didn't seem to work out good. Let's Try touching it up a little bit over here. There, we touched up the yellow a little bit. Watching Bass Singer, so I'm splitting my attention, so apologies for the late observations. Hey, you know what? I'd be watching something else too if that television was on my wall. I really don't have an option on that one, or a choice. Let's pull out some more. For where I put that television, I just want to have it in here so that, you know, Gray can come in here and hang out with Dad while he's streaming sometimes. And I want her to have the television, and I want her to have a sofa. I want her to have all the good stuff. So I got the sofa in here now, or a sofa in here. It's not a good sofa, but it is a sofa. Missed the spot right down here. There we go. Now we got that blue touched up a little bit. It pops a little bit better. Alright, so now what else do we need to do here? These little bulbs right down here, these little ones, I'm gonna paint those a red. Nothing spectacular. That red's already dried up a little bit. See, this again, if I brought my wet palette out here, would be golden. Do I have a different red than Mephiston? Oh, I do. I have Amaranth red. It's as red as Amaranth. I probably didn't shake it up enough, but it'll do the job. Need to thin that down with a little bit of water. There we go. There we go. Get that nice little color right there. This right here looks like a... Oops. This looks like a gas tank. I'm gonna give it some red too. Paint nicely thinned down, it goes on really easy. Really nice. Now I gotta get up across the top of it. want to do that off out of view, but I'm just tracing it. Because you're wanting to follow along at home. If anybody's following along at home, there are much better Warhammer painters out there. But I am glad you chose me. This one's probably going to take 2 thin coats to make it look right. Alright. I just want to see what this guy did with his. I'm live playing art.
In a way I'm happy with, I break out a little bit of Ushabti bone and I start hitting up these lights that are above the doorway.
Okay, that's what I thought. He uses Ushabti bone for those lights. So let's use Ushabti bone. I like that color. Let's make sure we don't have anything over here we want to hit with that red too. I'm not really seeing anything that I would like to hit with the red. I do see some wires here that we're going to have to color. I do have a light right here. Another wires right here, just not very many on this. Up 2 big pipes right down through here. There's a pair of pliers inside of this little nook, so we'll get that all silvered, and I'll put some rust on it because you know orcs are gonna have rusty stuff. At least my orcs are. This needs to be silvered, I think, a little bit. Maybe put some grime coming out the bottom of it. Alright. But I don't see anything I need to use the bright fluorescent red on right now, so I'll put that piece back. We'll bring this piece back out. There's a battery pack right here. I'm thinking that needs probably a more silvery color. Let's get the Ushabti brown or Ushabti bone out. Now, when I look at it on camera, yeah, those are definitely different colors, so we won't be using ivory for this. Give it a few more shakes. Alright. And we'll give this a little squirty squirt. I need a little bit more of that little squirty squirt. Yeah, let's give it 2 squirts. We'll apply this and then we'll go back and we'll reapply another coat of red on that. So let's get this on my brush. Let's get it a little bit wet so that it flows easier. And now we'll paint these light bulbs. This one's a broken bulb. Alright, there we go. We got the bulbs Ushabti boned. And now we're going to go back and we'll put another coat on the red. Wait, that's not red. Whoopsie. Almost made a mistake. Did you say steak? Mistake. My favorite date. Mistake. I could eat a steak right now. That sounds wrong. That's not what I meant, chat. Actually, it probably is. Who knows? There we go. Now we got 2 coats on it. I'm gonna put 2 coats on those dots. Alright. Cool. Alright. Now, let's see what else the Raging Cajun.
If you want to, you can do some OSL here.
I don't do
I'm
OSL.
But if I was doing that, it would have dramatically changed the overall way that I painted the model. I'm painting it from the point of view of it being daytime. If I was doing OSL there, I'd be trying to set a fixed light source to keep my brush miles down, to creamish coloring to keep my brush miles down. So I break out the Ushabti bone and I just make them look like your standard household light bulb almost, the way they've been dipped in that white to creamish coloring to reinforce the strength of the bulb and make it kind of orcish teeth that are added there, the metallic teeth almost, in a little bit of bronze, a little bit of pop. I start going over some of the top kind of orcish teeth that are added there, the metallic teeth almost, in a little bit of bronze, and I go over my...
Alright, so he's using bronze on these little teethy parts up here, these little sections. So let's do that. A little bit of bronze. That's gold. That's gold. Copper. You'll never take me alive. Bronze. Shake, shake, shake. Senora, right. Shake your body right. Work, senora, right. Work it out right. There we go. I'm going to use a different brush for this one. I'm going to use my monster brush. Wargammer monster brush. Oh, give it a little bit of water. Water. I'll give it these. Got that bronze there. The bronze. Alright, so now we're giving those little chumpy bits a little bit of spice. That's a spicy teeth.
Blue wires and my green wires with a kind of orcish teeth that are added there, the metallic teeth almost, in a little bit of bronze, and I go over my blue wires and my green wires with a slightly mixed through grey, just to make the folds and the bends and things stand out ever so slightly to the eye. Gas can down at the bottom, I want that to pop, but I don't want it to be the same red as the signs, basis of most of the colouring. From this point we're going into a place that's largely unnecessary for most people, but I enjoy doing it because, as I said earlier, I like patinas and I like layers and I like textures, and that's how I build up the visual interest of most of my pieces. But basically what I'm doing here is I'm going over pretty much the entire model with a mixture of odorless white spirit and some black oil paint. About an hour or so working away, taking off the oil that I have added, makeup brushes that have been soaked and then dried in a nap layer of grime where I want it to be. If you're unhappy with the overall effect, dry brush, make stuff pop again and do it that way. But all in all, I was pretty happy with the way things turned out.
Okay. I don't like some of that. So yeah, we're not gonna do everything like he did. That's fine. That's fine. We'll make it our own. Alright, so let me add just a little bit more choppity burnt bone there. There we go. We have to wipe a little bit more heat on. Alright, let's start picking out some metal parts that we want to bring back to metal. So there are definitely some parts on here that I want to bring back to metal, and I'm going to use like a brighter metal, like this plate mail metal, for it because I really want them to pop out. So, but all right. And I probably don't need that big of a brush. Well, yeah, there's some areas that I want to get. So let's thin it down with a little bit of water. A little bit more. There we go. Maybe too thin. Let's add some more paint to it. Okay. Okay, so let's mount here. Go. There's another orc skull down here I want to get painted. Also want to paint that a different color. I can pop just a little bit more. Oh yeah, this needs to be. There we go. Highlight them. Make them stand out from the background. There we go. Make them stand out a little bit from the cord. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's on the other piece. I'm just gonna worry about this piece right now. Oh, this could use some. I can dirty this up with some Null and make it look like it was oily. Here in a second. We'll rust some of this too. A little bit with that rust. Because I really like that rust. I'm actually going to do the door portal. There we go. I need to get this down here painted. I want to get that white. Or that grayish color we had earlier, which we still have a little bit of, so get that on my brush and wipe it down. Happy accidents. There we go. Alright, so now... Oh, I got this light right here. And it's got some steel around it that I want to paint steel. But I need a much smaller brush, so we're going to go back to my regiment brush. Might be one of those things where it'd be better to paint the bulb first and then touch it back up. So I am going to use that yellow that we have out here to make the bulb yellow, like a warning. Don't have to be too clean with this, but the less I have to go back and clean up, the better. This will take 2 thin coats. Alright, so now we got the yellow on the light, and we'll let that dry for a second. Oh! Woo! Thank you, chat, for hanging out with me tonight so far. It's been pretty fun. This is something new. I have never tried this before, but some awesome people in my community thought that it would be a good idea for me to try out. What's up, Dangerous? Not out. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Cool. Well, I'm glad. I've enjoyed doing it. I've got to stream, I've got to talk to some awesome people, and I'm getting work done. Which is great. Well, it's not perfect, but it'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I do want to paint this. And I do want to make this a yellow color. What's the name of the yellow clan of orcs? Is it the Bad Moons? Are the Bad Moons the yellow ones? I can't remember. I'm using this app called Paint Rack. So I can go in here and I can search, like, let's say it's a Bad Moon Yellow. So there's the color. So I'm going to hit Bad Moon Yellow. And then we'll hit the little message dropper up here at the top. Boop, and it will tell me matches. So an Army Painter Fireflow Yellow is a match. Bounty Hunter Yellow is a close match. Let's see. Do I have? Let's check Vallejo. Moon yellow. We were just using moon yellow, weren't we? No, we were using moon dust. That's from Warpaint. So, what else we got in here? Yellow fluo. Don't know what yellow fluo is, but alright. Deep yellow. I need to go in here and catalog all the paints I have. What about Citadel? What's close? Flash Gitch yellow. So it looks like I just am going to have to go with just a very, 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 very yellow. Do I have a yellow? I do. I have Amarillo lemon yellow. That's a yellow. We're gonna move this palette out of the way and get a new palette. That should be enough paint. But as always, we will thin it down. We're going to use a shade brush. Well, actually, let's use a base brush. Do we have a base brush? That's a layer brush. What's this one? That's a... Whoa, that's a big brush. Never mind. Another layer brush. Well, I had a... Ah, yes. Here's my base brush. My Citadel base brush. So we're going to get that in here. Get that a little bit wet. And I'm going to dull this down. I'm going to put a little bit more water in here than what's normally would do. So I want this to be kind of see-through. Let's see how this works. Oh, getting a call from the little one. Well, hello, baby girl.
Well, hello.
How are you? What are you doing? Are you watching TV? What you want? Oh, Hotel Transylvania 2?
What?
Hotel Transylvania 2? You know, your daddy loves that movie.
I know.
One of your daddy's all-time favorite movies. So how was your day? Good. Did you get smiley faces at school, or... Huh?
What?
I said, did you get smiley faces at school? Yay! You know Daddy's coming to have lunch with you tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Are you excited? Or you just want to watch your movie?
No, I'm excited.
I'm just messing with you, baby girl. I'm just messing with you. Daddy just being a messer tonight. He messes things. Oh, Luna came walking in here. She heard you. She heard you. She was like, is Gray here? Then she realized you're on the phone. She just wandered back out. She just meandered on out. So, anything cool happened today? Nah. Have you not seen that movie before? You've seen that movie before, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know what Dad's doing?
What?
Painting.
Daddy said to take me.
No, I don't paint people.
You used to.
Well,
You used to put makeup on them.
I know, but that's when Daddy was a makeup artist. It's
You
been.
still are.
Nah.
You are.
What's the dog doing? She just came in here to see Gray. Alright, so that yellow, I need to add another coat. I dulled it down too much. Look at that yellow, Gray.
Oh yeah, that's too much yellow.
Not enough yeller.
That's too much.
We need more yeller. So... what you have for dinner, baby girl? Oh,
Tacos. Tacos. Tacos.
Ned says... You have what?
Tacos.
Oh, yeah. What? It's Wednesday. It's not Tuesday.
We had we didn't have tacos on Tuesday, so we had tacos on Wednesday.
That just doesn't sound right, Gray. So, Ned says hello. Great.
What?
Ned says hi.
Hi.
Hi. Come here, Lynn. Come here. Come here. Come up here. There you are. There's Luna. There's Luna Bell. But alright, that's enough. I charge by the minute, and you're out of time. Is that Hotel Transylvania 2 or 3? Gray.
What?
Is that Hotel Transylvania 2 or 3?
2.
2. Val Kilmer is very saddened. What do you think, Gray?
What?
What do you think? Looking good?
Yeah. Except for the yellow foil.
The yellow looks weird. You don't like the yeller.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Alright, well, Dad's got to figure something out to make it to where Gray likes it.
They do like a really old yellow. Because I love it. And I want it like
You want it to be cool? Alright, let's try this. We're gonna take some iron. Some rough iron. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try it, okay?
okay.
Just a little bit of rough iron. There we go. And I'm going to take a sponge. See it? I'm gonna dip that sponge into that. So I got it on there. And then when I'm there, I'm gonna sponge over it. Make it look like the paint's chipped off. And then I tap it with my thumb. What do you think about that, Gray? Make it look like chippy.
Yeah.
We chipped it up a little bit. Now, let's put some lead belcher into it. What do you think, Gray? Lead belcher? Think that's a good color to add to it?
Yeah, I think that will work.
Alright, well, I'm gonna put a little lead belcher on it. Take my trusty sponge, dip it in the paint. There we go.
What?
I got it really muddled.
Oh yeah, that's
Need a little Mephiston red to paint up a little area I just saw. Needs a little bit of loving. A little bit of loving and on the Mason-Dixon night. It's my life. Oh, so right. My Dixieland delight.
Don't you say it, I can't hear it. I get defensive, and I think you're calling me out. I don't scream, I don't shout. I seethe in my anger.
So you had a good day, Gray. Yay. Tomorrow's gonna be even better. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I've been dealing with myself my whole life. I know there's cracks out. No, I'm not watertight. Did this have to be a fight? What are we doing? I don't know. But if you're telling me that you found me out, I hate to be the one to break the news, but you're late to the party.
All right. Where you at, Gray? You disappeared it on me. Don't be disappearing on me, you understand? All right. Let's go with a little. I can grab. Oh, did I? No. Let's go with a little grime, not rust. Enter. Winter grime. Mm-hmm. What, baby?
Dracula's daughter's son,
Mm-hmm.
Dracula's grandson, he knows Batman.
Does he? How's he know Batman?
He knows Batman.
How?
I don't know. In the movie, he say, that glass has to tape and can climb walls. He said Batman.
That's funny.
And guess what? He said, and then Dracula picks me up, and then it says, to the Batman there, then the Batman, and then the car blew up.
That's funny. Over a tree? Whoa. I'm glad you're here, Gray. Here's what I was looking for, some black. Ow. Ow. Ah, there we go. There we go. What, baby? What, Gray Buggy?
I love you.
What? Do you? I had no idea. I can't believe you're telling me this now. You really telling me this? Alright. So, Gray.
Oh, I like that.
I think that piece is done. It's ready for some prime or some protecting. I got these really cool dice. Warhammer dice. Substantially heavy dice.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. What, Gray?
I love you.
Do you? Do you really? Oh, I love you too, baby girl. got my baby jumping spiders here.
Wait, what?
The baby jumping spiders.
I want to see it.
Well, they're in their little cocoons right now. Because it's nighttime. They're in their cocoon right now. Because it's nighttime. Actually, this one looks like he's out.
Is he big boy? Is he a big boy?
He's getting there. Some of them are. Finally.
It's better not sell them.
Well, we only got 4 left. Whoa.
Okay. Bye, bye.
Night, night. I love yous.
This is
Mwah!
Google Bag.
Oh, I love them hugs. I love them hugs. Thank Good night, baby girl. Sweet dreams. Hi. Oh, I love that little one. To the moon and back. All right. We'll apply several thin coats on this. Again, I want this to be kind of bad moon colored. Yeah, I'm gonna need several thin coats because that's just not going on good. Yeah, it's gloppy. I don't like it. But we're gonna keep doing it. Because we come this far, but we'll probably have to hide that. I really am not a fan of that color. So gloppy down here. I don't like it. But it's my own fault because I put it on. Yeah, chat, this is just not a good color. I'm not a fan. But I've come this far. So I don't know how many coats it's gonna take, but we'll get there. We're committed. We are committed to it.
Don't come round and waste my time. A generation of my time. There is nothing we can do.
Get down inside of these little crevices here. Yeah, we're going to come back tidy up because this is just not going on great. I don't want to thin it down anymore because it's already thinned down too much. Alright, well, that's going to be as good as it gets for right now. Let that dry, we'll put another coat on later. Let's go back to the original piece. It's not done yet. I forgot, I need to add some non-oil to it. So, where's my non-oil? Oh, we got right here some non-oil of Olay. Shake, 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 Kiora. Shake your body. Work, 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 Kiora. Work it all the time. Alright. That brush may be just sucking up too much deep into it. Let's get a different brush. That brush may be too much. See, we're learning, chat. We're learning. This one might be better. Oil around the door. A lot of non-oil there. Extra grabby. All right, thanks for the useless piece of knowledge. Guess I'm going to go over to YouTube and block someone. Momentarily. wonder what happens if I dry brush a little yellow back into this. Not the effect I was looking for. Oh well. Now it's a little bit oily. That's what we wanted. Here to dry off. Alright, let's go block somebody on the tube of you. Hello. Let's report them for unwanted commercial content. Report. And we'll just report them 3 times since they decided that they wanted to do that. Okay, cool. And one more just for good measure. Report. Unwanted commercial. Spam. Report. Boom. Bye. Cool. Cool. Oh, we might as well get rid of this and... There we go. Maybe play Survivor. Yeah, son of a gun. Alright. Try getting another yellow coat on that. I'm not a big fan of that yellow, how it's turning out, but maybe we didn't shake it up enough. Sometimes that causes some issues. It might be just because the base underneath this is such a dark color that no matter what we do, it's going to... Yeah, I think it's just... It's gonna take a lot of coats to get this to where I want it. This music is a little too soothing, chat. Making this old man sleepy. And it's only 8:42. Old man sleepy. maybe we can get away with 3 coats. So it's getting better, but right here definitely needs like 3 coats. That's gonna need a lot of tidying up too. Not a fan of it, but let's let that dry for a second. It's important to remember to stretch. Especially when you're doing this stuff. Make some room over here and maybe put my other thing of paints up here. Maybe. Yeah, 2 bottles of Surface Primer. No, I just have a big bottle of matte black from Walmart. Put the Rapashi stuff over here with the frogs that are behind me. No, that's not a good way to hold it. There we go. So there's the paints. Yeah, I have one more of those in the other room that I need to bring in here. So, but those are going to end up going here on the wall. I've got some mounted ones coming that I'm going to mount on the wall right here, so I can reach over and get to them, and I can have this table space back. 'Cause right now, it's kind of not much in the way of table space. Oh. All right, let's see. I really hate the fact that I'm getting this, like, I'm having to put so many coats on here to make this yellow just so I can go back and make it nasty. Kind of defeats the purpose, really, if you think about it. But I've committed. Probably would have been better to go with like a blue. Something a little bit more opaque. That would have covered a lot better. But we're experimenting with colors. So alright, so that's getting there. I got about 10 more minutes in me before I'm gonna call it a night. Let's go in with this white is not working out very well, so let's go in here for a little bit more. Those little pats did a little bit of work there, if I had it. Kind of knocks it back down a little bit. Kind of neat. You know, again, experimentation. Is that gold still available, or is it dried up on me? Or that bronze is dried up on me. It's alright, we'll just put down another dot of it. A little bit of the Wawa. So, living in Tennessee, I think you get asked a lot about, but people always rely, how do you like downtown Nashville? I'll tell you this much. I haven't been to downtown Nashville in so long. Every time I go, it's something new there. It's a tourist trap. Although tomorrow I do have to go near downtown to pick up some paint supplies. Not looking forward to it because, yeah, I'm just not a fan of downtown Nashville. Nothing against anybody who does like it. It's not my cup of tea. Alright, gotta take these wires again. So we're going with the blues on this one because that blue worked out really well last time. I think this High Lord blue. Wait, no, it wasn't High Lord blue. That's a speed paint. But my bad. It was this Void Shield blue. I made a mistake. Stick around, folks. You'll see a lot more. If you like mistakes, I got them. There we go. You just say if I show you your, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine. A little party. We'll take this other one. There we go. We'll get this part finished, and then we will call it a night. So let's get the silver out. Actually, not silver. The plate mail. Because I want to go in here, paint this wrench over here. Oh, and there's a ball peen hammer inside there too. Amazing what you find sometimes in the sculpts when you're painting that you didn't see initially, but when the paint is applied, you start to see them. All right, let's see. Sorta. Give these a little bit of a silver tint to them. Just a hint. Okay, there we go. Dangerous Mix is now playing sound pad. Ooh. Get that a little bit more of a silver look to it. Let's put a little bit. I don't know if we did this step yet. Doesn't look like it. Just break up that a little bit. break it up just a tad. A little weathering, if you will. Those pipes in there. We'll give them a little bit of this metal. Oh, hi, Luna. You scared me. Are you trying to tell me you need to go out? I think that's a yes. Tiniest brush. I need that amaranth red again. Where'd it go? It's over here. A very cherry red. Almost orangey red. Hang that light bulb over here.
Sing for me sweet lullabies.
Alright. Anything else I want to do with this amaranth red? Yeah. These little boxes down there. What else do I need to do red on? Oh yeah, there's another cord coming out here. Let's tidy it up with red. Next snakes around here. And then it goes up and over. And then that goes into the wall. Okay. There we go. What we'll do is we'll take just a pinch of orange. Golden olive is not orange. Actually, no, because I'll mess something up. It's getting to that point where I will keep adding and adding and adding stuff, and then I'm going to just mess it up completely because it ain't gonna work. You know? They always tell you there's a point when you just have to say, I'm done. I'm getting there. Now we're gonna go back with just that silver because it needs it. Where's my medium dry brush? There it is. Right. Oh, that was bad. That was bomb bad. I'm gonna need this paint to touch it up. We flubbed it up. Yeah, we're going to have to use this silver to cover up our mistakes. But that's okay. Because then we can put some wash over it and dull it back down. We can say that they added these straps on to hold this fuselage up. Yeah, it ain't gonna be that bad, that chap. just add some dry brush in here. Kind of heighten some stuff up. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit. There we go. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. I'd like to thank everybody who came in tonight. Hung out for a little bit. Something new. You know. So, I'll be back at it tomorrow night with collaboration night. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. If you've never been to a collaboration night, that's when I hang out with my good friends John Kimball and a Dangerous Mix. And we go thoughtin', plotting, and trotting. Okay, maybe not all that, but you know, close enough. You know. Do you know? I hope you know. Alright, so we're gonna put our brushes up if we can get them into the holsters. Zoink! Because we are nothing but good to our brushes. That one will not go in, unfortunately. Boom. I need some brush soap. One of these days I'll buy some on Amazon. When this stream starts making a ton of money, we'll buy some soap. How about that, chat? Sounds like a plan to me. Buy soap with the first paycheck that comes in from this night. I'll be rolling in the dough, folks. Rolling in it. That's how we roll here in the Dirty South. What's that? Dirty South. All right, we'll just put these right here. I'll put my regiment brush up like that. All right. So that's gonna do it tonight. Thanks again for hanging out with me. We've been doing this for 3 hours. Lots of people came in. Dangerous Mix resubscribed 33 months. John Kimball 13 months of fun and 200 bits. Also like to thank everybody who came in. Chat, Baroness and Juby. You guys were awesome. Thank you again. And well, that's gonna do it. I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good evening. See ya. Bye. See ya. See ya. See ya.